February is over, so it's time for our budget report where I show you what we actually spent in every category for the month. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer, a financial coach with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips for you and your family. I'll go ahead and pull up my spreadsheet, which is where I like to do my budgeting. You can grab a template for a couple dollars in my shop. I'll put a link down below. But this is where I compare what we budgeted to what we actually spent for the month. Starting with income, my husband's salary, so he got exactly what we budgeted, which does make things easier. If you have questions or want tips on dealing with inconsistent income, let me know in the comments down below. My business usually makes a couple $100. I'm actually negative $58 for the month. I actually made quite a bit, but I had a lot of expenses. We bought a laptop for me to use. It's not refurbished, but it was at a surplus store at the local university. So it was pretty cheap. But I got a laptop, a second monitor so that I can start doing more YouTube lives. In future, I plan on doing my budget reports live so that I can answer questions. And I paid for a yearly subscription for Canva where I do all my graphics. So I had a lot of expenses. So I'm negative for the month. For interest, we earned $178. We have a lot of money in online savings accounts, and this is just the interest we earned from that. We keep our emergency fund, and then a bunch of our sinking funds are in online savings accounts. And we have a ton in there because we have a bunch of house projects, large house projects we're going to be doing in the next year or so. If you're interested in using online savings accounts, I have a video. I'll have it playing at the end, somewhere on the screen at the very end of this video. I'll put a link in the description box down below. There are some awesome online savings accounts with great benefits that I'll share with you. Our tithing is actually lower than was expected because usually my business makes some money and then we pay on our gross income. Since my business didn't make any money, we paid a little bit less. Our mortgage is fixed. Electricity, we went way over almost $85. We have solar panels, but we had like no sun in the month of February. We've had tons of snow, so we haven't gotten like any solar. And we've actually looked into if we want to get some more panels so that we can bank more solar during the summer. We thought we had enough, but we might do that with our tax refund. We haven't decided yet. Natural gas, we pay an average every month, so we're exactly at $86. Our city bill is $102, so just under. Life insurance is fixed, so that's exact. Our car insurance was $97. I don't know, we pay monthly, but it's not exactly the same every month. It fluctuates a few dollars every month, so we went a few dollars over there. Phone bill's fixed at $30. Internet, I forgot they had raised the price, so $62 is our current price. Gas for our cars, we are way under, which is awesome, except for both of our vehicles are pretty much on empty. So that means March. We'll spend more in March because we'll have to fill them up. Piano was $10 less. Our teacher ended up being out of town and canceling a lesson and told us all to, so we only paid $90 instead of $100. Karate is fixed at $30. My son's preschool is fixed at $100. So we spent $2,946 on all of our fixed expenses. So we have an extra $120, mostly the gas, which is awesome. Now I like to keep variable separate from fixed expenses because the variable expenses that I have the most control over. And I categorize these when I do our budget, but when I'm shopping, I just lump them all together. So I had $802 for the month to spend on everything. Separating them, categorizing them separately would be more accurate, would be better, but I'm lazy and I know that I'm not going to do that. So I just lump it together. And I did not spend $800. I actually spent $787. We had $15 left over at the end of the month. So we stayed under budget, which is awesome. Now, the only debt we have is our mortgage, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that and go on to our savings, also known as our sinking funds. Our emergency fund, we did not budget anything, but we put 51 in. This is just interest that we earned. So we now have 15,441 in our emergency fund. My husband has a separate debit card with the checking account. We budgeted 50 for his personal and for his bike expenses. We put 50 in. He did spend 65. He bought an an iPad for our kids to use that we don't care about at the surplus store from our university. And then he went to the grocery store and forgot his other cards, so he spent his own money for a few things with the kids. So he's at $1,698 in his account. Life insurance, we budgeted 69, put 69 in, so we've got 276 in that account now. House maintenance, we didn't budget any, didn't put any in. We did spend 152. We spent some stuff on chickens. What else did we do? Oh, we spent some stuff on chickens and we fixed some bedding for our girls. So anyway, we're at 2,427 in that account. Vacation, we budgeted 425. We put 425 in and we haven't spent any yet. So we're at $2,514. House updates, we didn't budget any, didn't put any in. So we're at 38,728 in that account. Extra mortgage payment, we used to invest 150 every month to index funds, but now we are focusing on putting everything extra towards our mortgage. So we budgeted 150, but we put 276 in because we put the 150 in and then all of the interest that we earned in some of our savings accounts we added. We haven't taken any out, so we have 918 in that account now. Taxes for my business, we didn't budget anything, didn't put anything in, so we've got 288 there. Clothing, we budgeted 50, we put 50 in, haven't spent any, so we're at 100. Gifts, we budgeted 25, put 25 in, haven't spent anything, so we're at 50. Car expenses, we did not budget any, so we didn't put any in, so we're at 951. Christmas, we didn't budget any, didn't put any in, so we're at 0. Normally I like to divide it by 12 how much we want for Christmas and put a set amount each month, but we're trying to front load our vacation at the beginning of the year. So as soon as we get our vacation completely funded, which will be in the next month or two, then we'll start adding to all those others. Roth IRA, kids extracurricular, we budgeted 50, put 50 in. We spent $45, so we have 40 left in the account. Roth IRA, we budgeted 275, we put 275 in, and then I don't track it here because it's invested. So our total expenses, our total savings was 1,101. Total money out for the month, 4,835. So I have an extra almost $250. So normally I would transfer this into another account towards our vacation or towards something fun. But our checking account has gotten really low, a lot lower than I like it to be. So I'm just going to leave it in there. I know our gas bill will probably be high next month, and I like having a cushion, so I'm just going to leave it in there. I am going to be sharing our budget report live, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell so you get notified when I go live if you want to be able to ask questions. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.